Adult Swim has cut the ties with the Rick and Morty's Justin Roiland following domestic abuse charges. So a lot of people saw this, but they put out this post here. Adult Swim has ended its association. Rick and Morty will continue. The talented and dedicated crew are hard at work on season 7, except we've just fired the guy that helped create the show and does half the fucking voices.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
He's Morty and Rick, right?
Apparently, they're hiring a fan from TikTok who can do the voices really well.
No, I can do the voice better.
You can do the
That's
Rick?
it. Let's see your Rick and Morty.
Hear it.
I'll do it in a minute.
In a minute.
All right.
He needs to do some drinking first.
Geez, Rick. I don't want to go on. It's another space adventure. Rick, Morty, get Morty. You know what they got to do? They got to do the what's it called? Bush Morty.
Oh yeah.
But like, here's the thing. I think this show, as someone that likes Rick and Morty, the old ones, I think season 1 and 2 are really good, and then it's downhill from there.
Season 3 is like okay, but ever since him and what's his name actually stopped writing for the show, it's gone downhill. And now him not actually voicing it, so that means he has no say at all. It's going to go even more downhill. Like it's going to be even more fucking garbage because I know he wasn't writing it, but he would like I would hope to think he would at least say, "Oh, like this is kind of shit," at least. But now he's got no say whatsoever. So, and he also get fired from the game company that made
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say he also got fired from the game studio he was working with. So no.
What were you gonna say, Wicked?
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I finished. I still watch Rick and Morty because I want to just like finish it. But yeah, season 1 and 2 were the best. I this last season I found myself like a lot like I didn't really laugh. Like it wasn't good humor. Like it was just weird. Like they had an episode that Rhino would like. There was a Star Wars episode.
Ooh.
And they actually even came at it like that. Yeah, Rick or Morty gets a lightsaber.
That was the best episode. He drops the vertical.
It was actually good.
Yeah, and it starts
he drops it and he keeps dropping it and it's going to the core of the earth. And like, why did you drop it straight down, Morty?
You're a fucking idiot, Morty.
The last thing I saw was Beth was having sex with the other version of Beth.
Oh, that episode was that was so weird.
Dude.
And then Rick basically says, like, I've been there with another Rick. It's like, oh, come on, what? It's so weird.
I also just hate how Rick used to be super unkillable, even in season 3, right? Now he's just a bitch getting bashed by everyone. Like, everyone can beat Rick now. And
was it just me, or did he stop drinking as much as well?
I mean, he still has a throw up.
Yeah,
I just recall him like walking around. He'd just be drinking more, walking around, and just constantly being drunk.
It's a bit like Family Guy as well. Family Guy started off, the first couple of seasons were actually pretty good, and then it sort of starts to die off a little bit.
Yeah.
You remember Family Guy?
You remember Family Guy?
Yes, I'm old, Mozza. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, this whole thing comes because Justin, for the past 3 years, and it only recently became public, but he's been involved in some domestic abuse bullshit. But it hasn't even gone to court yet. I think they've done a pre-trial. So they they haven't actually come out and been like, he hasn't been found guilty or innocent yet. It's just been something that's been going on, but it's been kept under wraps, and now it's out in the open. But to me, like when I see this, it's like, does Adult Swim know? So there's 2 options. 1, Adult Swim knows something, and they're just trying to get ahead of the curve. Or 2, they're just panicking to social pressure and they're just kicking him out. And if it is number 2, and then he goes to court and gets found innocent,
that's kind of dumb.
How bad is that going
to look? Well, then he'll sue them for getting rid of him unlawfully, basically.
And then, or he could just go and create his own show. Go like, hey, I started Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's all about some bullshit.
I think it's either they know something and they're getting ahead of it, or they're just caving into social pressure, and then if he does get found innocent, they're going to look like fucking retards.
I think it's number 2.
Yeah.
Because that happens a lot. Like, I don't know the full story, just like branching off real quick with Danny Masterson, like when he got kicked from the ranch because of all that stuff. He was found, it was like a mistrial or something. He wasn't found guilty. And then even on that 90s show, they did him dirty. They didn't even mention Hyde. And it's like he wasn't found guilty. So I don't understand, like,
Yeah,
I don't
apparently
know.
they don't even mention it, but they just pretend he
They
never
don't.
existed.
I watched it.
He-
It was
no,
okay.
He's in prison
but
at
they
the moment.
don't. Danny
is-
Masterson is?
Yeah,
Oh,
he was found
geez.
guilty.
He was found guilty.
Yeah, I seem to remember him being locked up for like, so is it like some sex charges or some shit?
I thought there was like a mistrial. Okay, never mind. I thought there was like a mistrial. Never mind. Okay, well then it makes sense. I still think they could have mentioned Hyde because it's his character. You can separate, like they don't have to even show him, but they could mention him.